get tapping sticks from different types of trees, but the different wood will give you different sounds. These ones here with the sharp edge, when we're not using it as a musical instrument, we can use it as a digging tool to dig food from out of the ground, like yams. The tapping sticks in my language, we call it bibra. Can you guys say bibra? Oh no, that was pretty bad. Bibra! Much better. So while people are playing the didgeridoo, you got another bloke hitting the sticks together. We'll also be tapping boomerangs together. Okay, so the boomerangs, they're weapons, they're also hunting tools, but we also use them as musical instruments. So when somebody will be tapping the sticks, they'll do a single beat. The person with the boomerangs will do double time. Now these boomerangs here, they're hunting boomerangs, or some people call them club boomerangs because you can use them as clubs as well. They're curved on both sides. So if I was to throw it at somebody or an animal or something like that, it'll go straight ahead, it won't come back to me. The famous ones that come back, I've got them here. Okay, so these are comeback boomerangs or returning boomerangs. And what makes them come back is they're curved on one side, but then they're flat on the other. And that helps it turn. And then on the curved side, they're shaped a certain way that helps to make it turn through the air. On the back, there'll be little grooves, and that tells you where to put your hand. So we actually have right hand and left hand boomerangs. Now in the movies and in TV, you see people throwing boomerangs and throw it like a frisbee. Yeah, you don't do that. If you do that,
welcome to the Australian Pavilion. My name is Annika, and if you follow me, we can meet all of my friends. You can learn about 65,000 years of Australian culture and what it is like to live here today. I can't wait to show you my beautiful home, my country. Come with me.
Hey there, I'm Yasir. I live in the beautiful city of Sydney, right on the harbour. I was born here and so are my parents, but I have grandparents from both Europe and Ireland. I absolutely love it here in Australia. I think it's a beautiful country, and I hope I'm able to share with you my love for the biggest island in the world. Have a great time. See you.
Hi, my name is Bob and I'm 6 years old and I'm from Australia.
Assalamualaikum, मेरा नाम इफ्रा है. Hi, my name is Ifra Ahmed. You can call me Ifra. I'm 11 years old. My parents are from Pakistan. I was born in Pakistan. Now I'm living in Australia. Nice to meet you.
Hi, thanks for coming today. Did you know that in Australia there are 60 different species of kangaroos, and a single kangaroo can jump 9 meters in a single leap?
My favourite animal is the platypus because its bill and webbed feet are like a duck's. Its body is like an otter's and its tail is like a beaver's.
Did you know that the Great Barrier Reef is the only living thing visible from space?
Hi, I'm Professor Peter Harrison. I'm a marine ecologist and I work on corals on the Great Barrier Reef. I've been lucky enough to dive on the Great Barrier Reef for 40 years. It's an extraordinary place, full of beautifully coloured fish and corals. I really hope that everyone gets a chance to visit the Great Barrier Reef and see this extraordinary beauty for themselves.
In Aboriginal culture, dreaming is used to explain how life came to be.
வந்துருவோம்.
The stars. Across cultures, there is much meaning and stories attributed to the night sky. For the Aboriginal people of Australia, the first Australians, the stars hold the knowledge. Since the beginning of time, the skies have guided us and determined our seasonal activities across our 6-season country. Nation Australians are the original astronomers. Our people observed the stars, the position of the sun and moon. The dark clouds of our Milky Way manifest a huge emu in the sky. For the Wiradjuri people of New South Wales, the emu body is directly overhead in August. It's time to go collect emu eggs. The songs sung across the country are known as songlines, and the stories told cover vast lands. This depth of understanding ensured our survival, predicted harvest, travel and hunting times. Songlines contain the wisdom of the country. It's our memory mapping, and the songline trade routes are as diverse as the landscape, waterways, and are mirrored in the sky. The universal interconnectedness in Aboriginal culture reinforces our understanding that we are all interrelated to each other and the environment. While we all look up to the same constellations, there are many different stories from the north to the south and west to the east. Everything is written twice, on the ground and in the sky. As we read the land, we look to the sky and watch for the seasonal constellations. When we navigate, the stars guide us at night. Through the day, stone arrangements and carved markers remind us of the stars. The Pleiades star cluster, known across Australia as the Seven Sisters. There are many similarities across the different language groups of the Central Desert about this epic dreaming story. Further west and to the east, the story shifts, and in some areas, it's the age-old story about unrequited, forbidden love. The moral of the Seven Sisters story echoes across the country, reminding us all of the value of women and ensuring morality. Sky knowledge includes the practical and the spiritual. It is handed down from one generation to next through kinship systems, lore, stories, songs, ceremonies, rock art, carvings, and paintings. The Milky Way is seen as the rivers to the heavens by many groups. The Yolngu people of northeast Arm land, when they pass away, they travel to the spirit world in the heavens. And along the Milky Way, you can see their campfires burning. The family witness the shooting star that tells them their loved one has arrived safely. For the seafaring Torres Strait Island people, knowledge of the stars guides these master mariners on epic journeys. The oldest living culture and their star stories can teach us all how the universe functions, from the ancient ceremonies to new technology. The wisdom past shows us solace and contentment, and at peace with how small but vital we are with the role we play, reminding us each season to nurture and protect our lands. For Kamilaroi peoples in the east, the Milky Way is called Warrnambool, meaning river, the place where everything once was, until the universe was turned upside down, and now Warrnambool is the Milky Way that mirrors places on Earth. No matter how far we see, we are still all under one sky, shaped by a distinctive environment with shared values. We are all now shaped by and share the stewardship and caring for the lands, sea and sky. Para ni birum, para buari moru. Yesterday's stars, tomorrow's path.
And the only living organism that you can see from space. Can you see the underwater robot spreading fertile eggs over the coral? This will help the reef grow. My marine scientist friends, Peter and Matt, are preserving the reef for the future. Australia is surrounded by sea. In natural beauty. We have lots of unique wildlife. Native wildflowers are found all over my country. We need to produce enough food for the future.